and welcome to SOS Ministries. You are here and we are grateful that you are stopping by today. Thank you for joining us. Today we're going to be talking about too soon. That's the topic for today. It's too soon. And we'll be reading from Romans chapter 12 verse 12. And it simply says, "Be joyful in hope, be patient in affliction, and be persistent in prayer." Now, I don't know about anybody else, but for me, one of the hardest things I find is to be patient in affliction. To be joyful in hope, okay, I understand that when you're hopeful, you can build up that peace and that joy because you know that things are going to change. And to be persistent in prayer, I understand, because prayer is conversation with God that we can have at any time, anywhere, in our hearts, out loud, kneeling, sitting, standing. It doesn't matter. We can always have that ongoing conversation with God. So joyful in hope, persistent in prayer, I understand. But what does it mean, glory be to God, to be patient in affliction? How are we expected to be patient in our affliction? How do we get to that place? But it's interesting because the Bible also says that we can rejoice too when we run into problems and trials, for we know that they help us to develop endurance. The King James Version says that it will help us, glory be to God, to develop patience. So it's saying we can rejoice when we run into problems, when we run into afflictions, when we run into trials, because we understand that this trial is helping us to develop endurance, or to helping us to develop patience. And it says, but it doesn't just end there, but it says endurance develops strength of character, and character strengthens our confident hope in salvation. And what this is trying to say, what the Bible is trying to say here, God is saying, hold up, I'm teaching you something in your affliction. I am teaching you something that you need to be patient with in order for you to get the message, in order for the lesson to penetrate your core, in order for you to get it, because there's some character that I'm going to develop, I'm going to need to develop in you before I take you to where you need to be. There is, glory be to God, there's something that I need to do on the inside of you. There are some lessons that you need to learn here and now before you are able to go to the next level. Your trials and your afflictions are not just random. That is why I'm asking you to be patient, because there's something that is happening that you cannot escape if you are going to get it right on the next level. There's something that is happening that you're going to need now. You're going to need to develop it now in order for you to endure the next season of life. I have to work some things out in you now before you are able to endure the next season. The Bible is saying, hold up. Be patient in your affliction. I am going somewhere with this. I am teaching you something. I am developing you. God is saying, I am pruning you. I am processing you. Glory be to God. That's why you've been in this problem for so long. That's why you've been in this affliction. That's why you've been in this situation for so long. But sometimes we're so busy trying to get out of our situations that we don't take the time to learn the lesson that comes with it. Sometimes we're so busy trying to get out of our situation, trying to get out of our circumstances, that we don't learn the lessons that God has intended for us to learn in our situation. But the Bible says to us, be patient in your affliction. And sometimes we're in such a hurry to leave that the work that He intended to do in us in the first place is not complete. It is not accomplished. It is not finished. And if you get out of the situation before the lesson is learned, before the character is developed, then you would have to go back and do it again. But why do we need to repeat it if He can get it right the first time? I don't know if you've ever been to a doctor and they're doing a procedure, and the procedure is very uncomfortable and very painful, and all you want to do is just stop now, let's move on. And the doctors say, this has happened to me, doctors say, we cannot stop now, because if we stop now, you're going to have to do it, but I'm going to have to start from scratch. So all the pain that you've already felt would have been for naught, and you're going to have to feel it again then feel more in order for me to accomplish what the procedure is meant to do. If you are patient in this procedure, if you're patient in your affliction, we're almost there. We're almost at the finish line, and we don't have to keep doing it again and again. So the Bible is saying to us, be patient in your affliction. Don't try to escape what God is trying to teach you. Hold on, allow him to lead you, allow him to do what this trial was intended to do in your life. You know, when we I like food, so I like to talk about food. But if we're thinking about, having raw meat, there's certain temperature that meat needs to be in and needs to be maintained in order for the bacteria to die. If you keep that raw piece of meat or fish out at a regular room temperature where the bacteria is comfortable and where the bacteria is just not under any pressure or feeling no pressure to die, then all they're going to do is keep multiplying. And by the time you're done, you're compromising the validity, you're compromising you're compromising the piece of meat or the piece of fish. But if you put it in that heat and keep it there until everything dies, or if you put it in that frigid temperature and keep it there until everything dies, now this is suitable to be eaten. Now this is suitable for consumption. You have to allow it to remain. You have to allow it to remain in that temperature. Allow it to remain in that situation so that the very core of it can be penetrated, so that the very core of it can be transformed before it is suitable for consumption. In the same way, glory be to God, there are processes and lessons that need to penetrate the core of our being before we are suitable, before our character is developed enough for God to take us to where he wants us to go. He wants us to get deeper than just surface, so he allows us to stay in the situation long enough. Don't try to get out of your situation too soon. Don't try to get out of what God is allowing you to go through too soon. He wants to do something. He's working something out. It's the same way if you go into the hospital for a certain reason and you try to get out because you don't like the environment, but the work is not done and you're not really in that process where you're healed enough to leave, you're going to end up in a situation where you have to go back. You're going to have to go over again. So allow yourself, even when you're not comfortable in the situation, even when you're not comfortable in the affliction, the Bible is saying just be patient. Be patient in your affliction. Allow it to do what God intended it to do. If you're going to build a house and you're going to try to use the cheapest material, if you're going to try to use the fastest procedure, then you won't build that house sturdy enough to last. So when the storms come, when the winds start blowing, it's going to fall and you're going to have to build again from scratch. If you don't allow God to do for you or in you during your affliction what he needs to do in order to sustain and build and strengthen your character for the next season of your life, when you get there and the winds start blowing, everything you thought you were or everything you thought you had developed will completely crash because you didn't allow yourself to be processed enough to withstand the temperature or to withstand the wind or to withstand the storm. Glory be to God. What you need in the next season of your life, God is building in you here and now, because unless he develops that in you here and now, you will not be able to stand what is going to come next. Be patient in your affliction. I know you don't like the temperature, but there's something on the inside of you that may be detrimental to your spiritual health, and God is working on it. There may be something in your life, in your heart, in your surroundings that is detrimental to your spiritual health. Something that cannot be maintained if you are to excel in God. And God is working on it here and now. So be patient in your affliction. What is the lesson? Don't try to get out too soon. Don't try to get out of it prematurely. Because even when you get out, you may have to go back again if the work wasn't complete. Too soon. Don't try to get out too soon. Be patient in affliction. Rest assured that God is working something out, and that when you come out, you're going to be as pure gold. The gold has to go through the fire for it to be purified. If it doesn't go through the fire at the right temperature, then you will still have, all sorts of impurities and all sorts of things clinging to this material. But the more it's processed, the more it's refined in the fire, when it stays the right amount of time at the right temperature, when it comes out, it is pure and it is worth so much more than it was when all these other impurities were attached to it. Don't try to get out too soon. God is working it out, and He will take you out, but in due season. Because if you get out too soon out of this affliction, the work that was supposed to have been done in you will not have been done, and you will have to do it again. God bless you. And I pray just divine strength for you in your affliction. I pray grace, I pray patience, I pray peace. May the God of our salvation keep you even in this storm. Don't ask Him how soon you can leave, but ask Him what lessons He wants you to learn. Don't ask Him how soon you can get out of this, but ask Him what He wants to develop in you while you're going through this. You will come out. Just ensure that when you come out, that the lesson that was intended has been well received. God bless you, and until next time.